I don't know what's up with these little spinny boat things going on right now. Yeah, this game here, Battle Pirates, man. I know it's Flash, and they do a lot of stuff with Flash that was never really intended to be done with Flash. But it's resource crazy. Matter of fact, I bet you if I pulled up my task manager right now, let's see here, performance, details, memory. Look at that. Chrome right now is using over a gig of memory. Oh, I'm going to lose my decoy now because I'm screwing around. Oh, man, I'm awesome. I'm pulling it off. Didn't kill my boats. But anyway, I was trying to show you the. Now, if I refresh my game right now, you'll see that'll go right down. Say right now it's 1.1, and then I click play just to refresh my game, and you see it just dropped right down. That's what I always watch. Whenever it goes over a gig, I'll generally tend to refresh. So I usually monitor that. Oh man, I can't believe I did not manage to kill that right there. Kind of sucks. See my other peeker is. Oh, Zermats. Another local. Usually I try to keep my streams kind of short, but you know, like I said, I'm trying to get used to this whole streaming thing. I'm trying to get used to this whole streaming thing, and if I'm going to start streaming on my gameplay, it probably will be longer sessions like this one. Alright, well I did pretty well on that. This is my last 65, by the way. I will have done all 5 in one Twitch stream. How's that for awesome? I'll go ahead and let all my boats regroup here. I usually do get people on here, 50. It's not always many people. Usually it's only like one or two. This is actually a pretty good night. The first time I did a Twitch stream, though, it was awesome. But I did announce that one. I advertised that one before I did it, and I'm probably not going to do that anymore. I mean, quite honestly, I just because when I do that, I feel like I'm committed and obligated and all that stuff, and quite honestly, if I feel like stopping, then I don't want anybody giving me crap for it. So I'll probably just turn it on. Now, if you click follow on my Twitch stream, it will email you, give you a notification. So if you have that sent to your mobile, that'll work too. And but if you don't, I mean, that's fine. You just won't really know. Oh, got a little splash on my decoy there. I guess it's a lot of mortars. Alright, so I guess mortars in the air, last little bit right here, and I'm just going to tell my guys to come back here and target that big building. That splashed them all pretty good last time, and I'm assuming it's going to do the same thing again. So hey, there's Zermance. How's it going, buddy? Now, I don't want to get my decoy too close, because if they do all see me, and that freaking rocket will light my sub up, my decoy up. And I really need that to keep the rest of my fleet from taking any damage, which, quite honestly, is the goal. I'm probably going to lose my decoy here anyway, just because I got a little carried away. Yep, there I go. Well, I guess good news. I might live. Hot dang. Hot dang. I usually do pretty good. I don't know how much damage you do take. There's Zermats, but I usually keep my damage to about an hour and a half. And at this point, I shouldn't take any more damage. Quite honestly, I should be done taking damage. So now from here on, just driving, I shouldn't take any more. And if you look at my health now, granted I did swap out my decoy and I swapped out my countermeasure Triton. Those were the two biggest guys that took all the damage, but I did swap those out, so I guess it's not really a fair assessment. I can't see. Oh, crap. Oh, there goes my decoy. Darn it. I'm cooking in my own fire. That's because Zermits came on here and gave me advice. You don't care if I blame you, do you, Zermits? Yeah. I got this desk that I'm currently using. It was priced. I went thrift store shopping at Salvation Army on Saturday, and this desk was priced at $90. And I got them to knock 50% off. And I found this monitor. It's a 20-inch flat screen monitor, and it didn't have a tag on it, so they said $10. But then I got them to give me 75% off, so I got it for $250. So I pretty much when I walked out of the store, I spent $50.34 total. I don't know how good you can see this, but that's a good day, man. That's a really good day. $50.34. Let me go grab another decoy real quick. I don't want to take any more damage. Yeah, I don't really need any res. I'm kind of full. I'm not good at multitasking, Zermats. That's my problem. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So I was telling some people on here earlier, and crap, now that's too heavy. Oh, screw it. I'll go ahead and use my atlases. Let me take that out and put that in over here. Bam. Yeah, I'm not really good at the whole multitasking thing. When I'm chit-chatting and paying attention to the Twitch chat, I'm not really concentrating very well. I'm hoping this one is on HD. I made some changes to my software that I'm using to stream with. Somehow or another I managed to turn off my HD. I don't know what the heck happened, but I did it somehow. There's Arc Plus Ultra. Oh no, our Mortal is good. Yeah, Mortal, it's just a gunboat down there. I seen you asking comms there, Zermats. He's fine. He's actually a buddy of mine. He's just there to keep me company, I guess. Not that I need anybody to tuck me in. Oh crap, it's number 4 now. Darn it. Alright, so that's number 4. And I'm just going to go ahead. Alright. So I'll tell everybody, tell them to park right here for me. I actually got chaining on my Atlas. A lot of people will do guidance scrambler, but I did chaining. It's multiple video cards. If you're going to have that many monitors, you have to have more video cards there, Mingus. Alright, so my atlases are going to stop right here, so I'm going to tell my decoy to stop right here. Alright, well, decoy's not going to work anymore because that torpedo bay's dead, but... Alright, well that concludes my Forsaken missions. See what I got. Reflective coating 3. Well, there it is. That's what I got. Reflective coating 3 and deluge missile 2. I also had got reflective coating 1. But yeah, Immortal, it's just he just got a level 1 gunboat, and he's fine. So, anything else that I can show you guys while I'm on? I mean, is there anything that you were curious about? Yeah, I noticed that, Joel, with the chaining, it doesn't seem like it's working. Doesn't seem like, I've always thought that was an issue. It never seemed like it really worked that great to me, that some worked better than others. And I really don't know why that is. I really don't get it, but this is my build right here. You can see I have, I'm doing 4 ballistic armors, and I got the MC3 alloy speed system, and I got the power cell, UAV power cell. And I am retrofitting, well, I do plan on retrofitting that. I'm not retrofitting it currently, but as I understand, there's not a whole lot of an advantage you're going to get from doing the prototype UAV one. I think if you get to R2, I think I've heard people say that that was good. But I'm doing the UAV systems right here, because that one there gives you UAV damage as well as a chaining range bonus. So this first one going from 3 to 5.7, I mean, that's almost, I don't know, that's pretty, I would think that would be fairly significant. I haven't actually done all the math, because I know the chaining range really isn't that much anyway. I think it's, what, 30, something like that. But, so these percentages should count for more, I think. I haven't actually done the math, though, but that's what I'm working on. I guess event damage from doing my Forsaken missions, I got this 18 minutes here. I got that 4 hours and 22 minutes right here. I do have this countermeasure Triton that I need to repair. Let me just put that in a different fleet. Yeah. And bam. That should be all of my damage that I've taken from doing Forsaken missions. Yeah. Alright, so I got 4 hours here, 4 hours here, so I guess that's 8 hours. 8.5 hours. Yeah, it took about 8.5 hours damage altogether, which, that's not too bad, I guess. Obviously I need to work on it. I don't know that I really got that system all mastered yet, but I'm working on it. Oh, Ron Rob, I think I just answered your question with the specials, didn't I? Oh, what rank are my atlases? You see, right now I've got them different rank. Three of them. Three of them are at 54%, and then the one is at 48%. And what do I use all the fleets for? Well, obviously, I got my guard fleet. I got two sub fleets. I've got my Spectre fleet, and I've got my Nighthawk fleet. And I really like the Nighthawk fleet now. I'm using the Spectre less and less. I used to use it all the time. If I need to do help out my alliance, when I'm with my alliance, if I need to help them out with some fleet versus fleet, I do have my Stingrays. And then I also have, for fleet versus fleet, I have my Nash's Lightning Carriers. You know, I primarily got these because it's got the Battle Vortex logo on the side. I mean, they're named after Captain Nash. As you can see, I'm still not running any armor on them, but these things are awesome. I think if I put armor on them, obviously they would last a little bit longer, because I would really only put Evade armor on them. But you know, a lot of the times, I think a lot of the stuff that I think the armor on these, if I added it on there, really would just make it longer to repair for the most part. I mean, right now as it is, I can repair these fairly quickly. This right here is an assault missile MCX fleet. This one right here has got assault missiles. This is really old school. You know, there's a lot of things now that outrange this. You know, we just got that new missile, or what was that new thing that we got that gives up to 101 range? I don't remember. My mind's going blank all of a sudden. These ones right here with Solid Fuel Boosters 3 can go up to 96. And but I used to use these for base prepping, and of course people don't prep bases anymore because everything's overpowered. Occasionally, if you know, I usually run the countermeasure Triton with this fleet right here, so it's just a straight up mortar fleet, and this is siege mortar. Used to be big splash, but this was before level 6 walls. This fleet right here, I actually have a siege drones that I run with these. So certain types of bases, this pretty much be like the loadout. Of course, I'd have a different countermeasure Triton in here that is currently right up here repairing, or going to be repaired. Let me go ahead and start repairing these. Cancel. Speed that up. I'm just going to try to see if I can knock this out real quick. Okay, well, so much for real quick. But anyway, this is my Siege Missile MCX fleet right here. And it's been forever since I used this fleet. The Deluge, thank you, Joel. And I just want it. Yeah, my memory, it can go blank in an instant, so forgive me. I don't know if it's an old age thing or what, but anyway, this was my siege missile fleet. It still is my siege missile fleet, but I don't generally run it anymore. It used to. I would use this to get my alliance points, you know, on the Mondays. Generally on the Mondays, I would go after, you know, low-level bases or easy bases, and I could knock out all five with this fleet. And then I would use all my other fleets for the tough bases, but you know, it doesn't really get used much anymore. And now it's like I pretty much use my Atlas carriers, and I don't care if it's a tough base or whatever. You know, I usually can get all my alliance points pretty much in one trip with this. My nuke cruiser fleet, It doesn't really get much use either yet, but it's primarily my event hull. I use this here during the monthly events, and it seems like it's been just an awesome fleet for that. I haven't really used it for hitting bases. I do need to get it converted to finish getting it converted. I did have X armor on here, the D4X. Right now it's D4E and D4C. It was D4X and D4C, and I had CX3 alloy on here, but that's for the old Reaver types. Obviously we don't have those anymore, so I've been converting all the explosive defense over to missile defense. And but the next step really was to upgrade my dock to 11 and replace the two D4Cs with D5E. That was my next plan, but right now I'm not in a hurry to upgrade my dock just because I don't want the double repair time. And of course this right here was generally my rush fleet at the beginning of the year. This one right here had taken, this was a really sweet fleet, took out a lot of bases. Yeah, the Deluge is for the Reaper. Yeah, I'm a farm too, Joel. Don't beat yourself up, man. And of course my Atlas carriers, and this right here is just for picking up cargo. So I think, any other questions? Sorry, I'm just going to scroll here on the chat real quick. Let me see Hall's here real quick. 50 cal sniper, Alan R75, Joel 5911, Mingus 9999, Mixter BP, Ron Rob, R Pollock 99, and Zermats. Now I know Alan and Zermats are both in sector with me currently. The repair time on 1111 dock is 4 hours. Right now for a 10 is 2 hours, right? Or 4 coin. When you take it to 11, it doubles. It goes to 4 hours or 8 coin. And I don't want to have to spend 8 coin to play. I don't mind doing 4, quite honestly, but I don't want to do 8. My Super Fortresses is, I don't really know your build. If you're looking at my map speed, I am assuming. And that might be because, well, the map speed is generally whatever the slowest one is. And if you look at this particular build right here, it instead of hull streamlining 3, I put that transport 3 on there. Let's see right here, transport system 3. And that's a compound. That's between extra cargo and map speed is what that does. And I had always intended to put the transport system 3 on all of mine. But that's why this, the fleet will only be as fast as the slowest ship. And that's my slowest in here is the 35, because it has transport system instead of hull streamlining 3. See this one right here with just hull streamlining 3, its map speed is 45. So I'm giving up that extra 10 for more cargo room. That's okay, Ron Rob. I don't mind questions. What about my miscellaneous fleets? Oh, what am I running on the Highlander to get 5 ships in that fleet? My Highlander is just all it is. I like to move the Highlander around, and so all it is just a Hailstorm 1. I'm not a Hailstorm, but a Phalanx 1. Then I put the Speed System and Guidance Scrambler 3 on there, just to give it some survivability if I need it. If I accidentally put it in harm's way, which I'm human and I tend to do that. But I like to move it around, so a lot of times I put it in with my Hellstrikes. If you go back and watch some of my Dredge videos, you'll see I use my Highlander in there too. In my Dredge videos, is because I put that in with 2 of these, 2 of my Hellstrikes, and I generally take my Hellstrikes and I split the island. I prep all the boats out first with my subs, and then I split the island. I basically take one Hellstrike and go all the way around on each side, and I just park the the Highlander, and I get tons of res that way, and it's really cheap repair that way too. Yeah, well, yeah, all the special hulls are like that. I mean, I have a Grimshine. I mean, that special bonuses that's what I use it for. I use the I haven't built that new boat yet. The not it was the Kodiak. I haven't built it yet. Oh, let's see here. Limited hulls. I haven't built my Savage Kodiak yet, but I do plan on building it for the exact same reason. And it's just for the flagship effects. If I put this into a fleet, it gives all the other boats in there 50% penetrative reload and 50% penetrative resist. Um, you know, the that's what it's there for. The Highlander, I do the same thing. The Grimshine, I haven't really done that yet. I need to. It has the overload effect. I haven't quite worked out a system with that yet. Is because obviously, if I put this into a flagship position just for the overload effect, then I want to have as much armor on here as I can fit. I really don't care about the weapons so much as the armor, but we'll see. Hey, take care, Mixter. Yeah, it's about 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. where I'm at. I'm East Coast, United States. But anyway, I guess if that's it, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and sign off of here. I do appreciate everybody coming on. My Twitch chat is over here, so you know what I'm looking at. So I do appreciate everybody coming on, but I think I'm going to go sit down and watch a little bit of TV now with my wife since I got my Forsaken missions out of the way. But you guys have a good night.